Okay, so we're gonna get straight into it. Sorry if I keep looking up here, it's because I have my little like guide screen so I can see what I'm doing. But I'm gonna start off with my skincare. This is like a proper in-depth get ready with me, and I'm gonna be answering some questions related to Valentine's Day as well. So with my skincare, I think someone asked me what my skincare routine was, but I basically go in with like some cotton pads. I'm gonna go in with one cotton pad, a cotton pad I should say, and then I use my glycolic acid first and just put a tiny bit on here. I know people say this is like really harsh for skin and you shouldn't be wearing this every day, but I'm thinking there was a time where I wore it every day for like a good couple of months and nothing's happened. So once I've done my glycolic acid, then I will go in with my hyaluronic acid. This one, they changed the formula because it looks different. Anyways, I know you're supposed to put a tiny bit on, which we will do because that is dripping loads. Then I'm going to go with my niacinamide like so. And this one's really good for targeting like dark mark removals. Like it lightens them over time, which I can actually notice a difference because the way my skin was before, there's this accidental, so you take like slips of yourself when you're not ready for a camera. I took a slip of myself one time during lockdown and my skin was so bad, like my hyperpigmentation was really bad, and this has really helped brighten up my skin. Anyways, I normally go in with my vitamin C cream from Boots, but it's basically running out. That's like how much is left, if you guys can see. So I'm going to savour that. And I've been trying this new thing I picked up in like some beauty supply discount store sort of thing, where they sell like named brands but it's like a discounted rate, and it's basically a brightening vitamin C daily moisturizer. And so far so good. I haven't noticed any bad things since I've used it, but I haven't really noticed any difference, so I guess we'll see. I'll keep it going for a month and then I'll let you guys know. Okay, so the first question is, what's your ideal Valentine's Day dates? That's a very good question. With me, I love experiences and memories, so I would love to do like a day trip to Paris or like a weekend trip in Paris, and we obviously do all the touristy stuff, and then on actual Valentine's Day we go for like a nice meal at a like either like a traditional Parisian restaurant or like a really nice named like well-known brand restaurant. That actually ties in nicely to the next question, because the next question was asking, do you prefer a dinner date or an activity date? And for sure, or was it activity and adventure date? Definitely an adventure, 100%, because that's, again, that's something you're going to remember literally forever. By the way, I let's go in with a bit of concealer on my brows, and then I'll go back in with a angled brush like that, just to kind of carve out and get as close as I can to my brows. Right now the brows are giving cousins, not sisters, but we're going to try make this thing work. So with my dark marks, I'm just going to go in with my foundation. So I basically use my foundation as a concealer in a way. I stopped putting loads of makeup on. I realized that like less is more. I say this, but we'll see how this makeup tutorial turns out. So anyways, I'm just going to go in under my eyes like so. So wherever I have hyperpigmentation, basically to even out it. This looks light for me, but once it's blended out, it oxidizes and it just blends in perfectly, and it's like the best base, and it's so light and airy. What's your favorite Valentine's Day memory? I've never been on a Valentine's Day date, but when my parents were together, I remember us going to this Chinese restaurant. I don't know why that stuck into my head, but I remember that being Valentine's Day and I just really loved it because it just felt so wholesome. So that's like my favorite Valentine's Day memory, you can say, because I don't remember anything else. I did feel, oh my gosh, no, I remember basically. So when me and my friends were like 13 maybe, we went, there's this like Chinese buffet near us, buffet near us, and we had to be like 16 plus, but we're like, no, we'll just go in there and we'll lie so we can get in like by ourselves. I don't know why it was 16 plus. Anyways, so for whatever reason, I think maybe we were late or maybe we couldn't get in because, as I said, we had to be 16 plus, and that was so depressing because we were all dressed up so cute in our Valentine's Day outfits, and we're like, yeah, everyone has to wear an element of red. I'll see if I can find the picture of what I wore. It's probably still in my Snapchat memory somewhere. And then like we had nowhere to go, so we just walked around like IKEA, and then we went and got McDonald's and went home. That was so depressing. Oh my days, that was like such a memory, but that literally just came back into my mind. Completely forgot about that day. Anyways, as you guys can see, it makes my face look a lot more even. How do you usually celebrate Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day is just an ordinary day for me. Like if it was a thing where we were at school, then I'd be at school. If I had uni on Friday, then I would be at uni. Well, I do have uni on Friday, but I'm not going. Sorry, that sounds so bad. There's a reason why I'm not going, but I'm just not going in tomorrow. What's the best Valentine's Day gift you've received? Nothing. nothing. I've never received, and it's partly due to me. Like, I have been asked, this makes me sound like I'm bragging, but I have been asked out on Valentine's Day, obviously, but I just turn it down because for me, I didn't want to go out with someone that I'm not 100% like I see a future with, because I just feel like I'm wasting their time and I'm wasting my time, and it's just not fair on them. Like, if you did want to get to know me, then you can get to know me on another day, but not on Valentine's Day, because I feel like you're going to go above and beyond for me, and then there's going to be an expectation for me to like see this through, and I'm just like, don't put that on me. Do you believe in love at first sight? No. Maybe because I just haven't felt that, but I do not believe that you can see someone right off the bat and feel like, yeah, I'm gonna marry this person tomorrow. What's your idea of the perfect Valentine's Day gift? With me, I love a memorable gift. Like, not memorable, meaningful gift. Like, I can tell it's from the bottom of your heart, rather than if you were to go out and buy me like a Birkin bag. Don't get me wrong, if anyone's offering to buy me a Birkin bag, I'll take the Birkin bag, but I would love a memorable gift. Like, let's say I mentioned something once and you remembered that, and you're like, oh my gosh, like, I'll get Nisha, I don't know, like Nisha was talking about how she wanted like a new hairdryer because her hairdryer broke. I'll get that for her, because that's genuinely something I need and I want, and I just really love that. Or something that I've wanted for a long time for myself, but I just haven't gone through with it for whatever reason, that I would really appreciate. And then again, a holiday. I'd much rather you spend thousands on a holiday. Let's say it's like an LV bag for 2k, or a holiday to Thailand for 2k. I'm taking the holiday to Thailand for the 2k, thank you very much. So I'm guessing you guys are noticing a pattern. This is basically like me giving the cheat code to begging me. Okay, are you a fan of surprise Valentine's Day gifts? A surprise gift, yeah, I feel like that's the best way to gift me something, because if you tell me I'm getting you a gift, I promise you, you're not giving me that gift. Like, I'll feel so bad, and I will literally be like, no, like, you can spend the money on something else, or I'd rather you give the money to charity or something. But if it's like a surprise date or something like that, and you've told me nothing, like I have no idea what to wear, where we're going, what the food's going to be like, what we're going to be, no, I don't like that, because I like to be prepared in all situations. Like, imagine you tell me to get dressed up, and obviously I'm going to dress up in like heels and everything, and then we're going golfing. Now I'm going to feel like an idiot, because now my things are going to be sinking into, like, if it's like crazy golf or something, I'm not talking like top. Do you prefer chocolates or flowers on Valentine's Day? I don't know, I'm not a massive chocolate fan. Like, see the chocolate covered strawberries, I'm not a massive fan of the taste of them. I just don't like the contrasting flavors. But I don't know, regular chocolates, it depends. I'm picky. I like Ferrero Rochers. Is that how you say it? I always struggle on how you say that word, but I like those chocolates. If you made it into like a bouquet, I'm going to put a picture of what I would want if you were to give me chocolates. Or with flowers, I don't mind flowers. The only thing with flowers is that they die quickly, so it's not something that I can keep forever. I know you can get like pressed flowers, and then you can put it in like a scrapbook or something. Is that what they're called? Pressed flowers? But no, you can get me a bouquet. I'll put a picture of what I would want. Like, if someone's getting me a gift, like a bouquet, because it incorporates flowers and it has like little mini gifts put into it, and that's like perfect for me. Okay, that's blended out a bit better. It's looking crazy because I haven't done the rest of my face. I know some people only like to do the bright under their eyes, but I have had the same routine since forever. It may not be the same steps, but the same routine, and I learned it from Kaiser Kobe. And literally I put it here, and on my forehead, like so. I've got a big forehead, so you know we need to cover a lot of area. And then on the tip of my nose and the bridge, like so. I put a bit too much there, and I learned that from some girl that was doing scissors nose contour, and it's perfect, because I used to just do a line straight down. That was not giving at all when I look back at it. Anyways, next question. If you could spend Valentine's Day anywhere in the world, where would it be? I really like Paris. I just feel like Paris is so romantic. Paris has really grown on me, actually. Like, since I took my first ever trip to Paris, I was like, I really love it there. But anywhere in the world, I would love to do like a vacation sort of vibe. So like a Maldives, a Bora Bora, or the complete 360 actually. Like, we could do a Japan trip where we can do like loads of like a city break basically. Because do you have any fun Valentine's Day traditions? Nope. Well, tradition, I guess it's not a tradition, but you see where you just go through like what everyone is doing on Valentine's Day. I love to see it. Some people say Valentine's Day is so depressing when you're single, but I love seeing what everyone's gotten for Valentine's Day. So I'm like, oh, I can't wait till that's me. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, let me remind my man to do this in the future. Oh, let me remember this, let me note this down. That's basically what I'm doing. and I love to see it. So I'm so excited to see what everyone's doing on Valentine's Day, because I feel like that's when, like, especially the celebrity influencer culture, because obviously everything's like a competition, so I'm curious to see what they're going to do, because every year it's like bigger and better. Like, people are getting like 500 Birkin bags and like a private jet and a Rolls Royce for Valentine's Day, and I'm like, what? Can't wait till that's me. Normally I like to set my under eyes, because with this concealer, not the Too Faced, with my Charlotte Tilbury, it does crease quickly, so I need to get something to rub this down. But with my nose, I go in with my finger, because it's easier to just target that middle bit, rather than if I went in with a brush, it's going to get everywhere. What's the most romantic gesture you've ever experienced? I'm trying to think. Most recent, my love language, I think this is a question coming up, but I'll expand on it in a minute. My love language is acts of service, so I really love when people do things for me. But the nicest thing I've ever experienced that I can think of, and I'll speak about the other ones when I answer the love language question, but basically I went to meet this person. Wait, what was happening? My friend invited me out to the club, and I was like, yeah, fine, like I don't really go out. This is like during freshers. I was like, okay, like I don't really go out like that, so let me just step out my comfort zone. I was like, actually, like, let me meet this guy beforehand. And that day, I don't know, maybe because when I'm on my like cycle, all my emotions are heightened, and I've never actually experienced this before, but I just felt so ugly. Like, I felt so insecure. And when I look back, I'll show you a video from the day when I had just finished my makeup. Like, I didn't look bad, but from that day I just felt so ugly. And it got to a point, because I had met him in Selfridges and he was in like Chanel getting some shoes, and then I went to the bathroom and I was like, oh, like, I'll be back, and I just couldn't go back to it, and I felt so horrible that I literally like left. And then I messaged him and I was like, oh, like, I just feel so insecure and I just don't want to be there, like, bringing down the mood. And he was like, oh, like you should have told me, blah blah blah. I was like, no, like, I'm so sorry. And that's like, I honestly do regret leaving him, but he was so understandable. And then he was like, oh, like, what's that foundation that you wanted again? I was like, oh my gosh, like, you actually remembered, blah blah blah. And he was like, yes. I told him my shade, and then the next time I saw him, he bought it for me, and he was like, no, like, I want you to feel like good about yourself, and I want you to feel special, and obviously this is something that you wanted for a while. And I will always remember that. This is literally the foundation, I still have it to this day. And he was just so lovely for that, and I will always remember, because he had so much patience with me that I was like, wow, like, there's actually good men out here that very much exists. Sorry, I can't multitask doing my makeup. I actually will be back once this face is set. It's low-key giving ghost, but trust the process. Again, I hope it's not looking crazy, because looking in this mirror, it doesn't look too bad. And another thing is, when you're blending out your makeup, use a flashlight so you can actually see whether everything is like proper. And from what I'm seeing, it's like you're given, but I haven't set this and that, because I still have other things that I need to do to it. Yeah, anyways, okay, next question. Sorry, I keep going off track. How do you feel about Valentine's Day as a single woman? I feel like I already answered this question, but it doesn't really bother me. I don't know, like, I don't really get FOMO in that sense. Like, obviously sometimes it'd be like, oh, like, must be nice to be out with someone, like, to be in love, because I've never really experienced that. But I would much rather wait so that I can experience that with someone that I like truly love, not just to accept any Valentine's Day invitation from anyone, because I actually do see stuff like that as meaningful, whereas for some people they just kind of see it as like just a day one. And I hate when people say, oh, it's just a day, like, what's so deep about it? I'm like, no, like, if you're, especially like the men, because that's where I've like mostly had it from, if you're with a woman that really likes Valentine's Day and you know that's not really something you do, you have to accommodate to that person's needs. Like, that's basically what a relationship is. Like, you guys have to compromise on some stuff. So if you know it's not really big on you, but that makes her happy, why not wake her up with like flowers, or like surprise her flowers to her work or to her house, take her out on like a dinner or something that she really enjoys doing? Because again, as you said, it's just one day. So if it's just one day, why can't you just do the bare minimum to make her happy, sort of thing? Anyways, so next I like to go in with my contour, because we basically put foundation on my face, because these ones don't really have that much hyperpigmentation. Anyways, I need to remember less is more with the Made by Mitchell curve case, because I was caking this on in my last video and I was looking back and I was thinking, oh my lord, what was I doing? What was I doing? I just get too carried away. Anyways, yeah, so I literally just make this face and then I blend like that. Sometimes I just use the excess that's on the brush, but we're gonna build it up slowly, just to add some dimension to my face, some depth, you know. I'm talking as if I'm a makeup guru. Guys, take everything that I'm showing you for a pinch of salt. This is basically all the tips and tricks I've learned over the years. Oh, my questions have gone, but I think I screenshotted them. Give me a second. So what's your favorite romantic movie to watch on Valentine's Day? I don't watch movies, like, it's not like it's Christmas. I know there probably are some people out there that do stuff like that, but I don't. Like, again, as I said, it's just a regular day for me because I'm not in a relationship. But if we're talking romance movies, my favorite genre, well, one of my favorite genres are like late 90s, early 2000s rom-coms. So if I was going to rewatch something, maybe like another Cinderella story, something like that, like something cutesy and like light-hearted that I really love. Anyways, yeah, so I put it here, and then I'm gonna put a bit on my forehead. I like to mark it out like so. I don't really know the markings, but you know what, just put it there because there's like some sort of technique that you have to do to make it like smaller, to make it bigger. I'll just do what I can. Do you like handwritten love notes or text messages more? I prefer, I don't know, I prefer it coming out your mouth, but if I had to choose out of those two, definitely a handwritten letter because you actually care. But we live in the day and age of ChatGPT, so you actually can't be trusting that these men are writing you these cutesy messages from the bottom of their heart. As I said, not all men. I'm not gonna be that person that's like, men are this, men are that, because they are, but I'm not gonna be that person. Sorry, that scared me. But yeah, there are some men that are actually very romantic out there that will write you like heartfelt letters, and there are girls out there that really appreciate stuff like that. But I feel like if you're going to say kind words to me, say it to my face or something like that, or maybe surprise me with a letter. Again, deliver roses to my house, put a letter in there that you've handwritten, so I can actually see like, wow, like he actually put in an effort rather than text message, because how many other people are you copy and pasting that message to? Let's clock that. Do you prefer going out or staying in on Valentine's Day? It depends. Let's say we were away on like a ski holiday for some, yeah, ski season-ish, and we were in like Aspen and we had like a chalet or a cabin or something like that. I'd rather stay in with a nice warm fireplace. So this is the Patricia Bright palette. This is from years ago, and this is obviously expired, but I'm still using it because it's cute and it hasn't broke me out. Yeah, I literally put wig glue on the front, so don't be thinking I'm disgusting. It's just a build up of wig glue that I can't get off. Anyways, yeah, just go in. I don't really know if this is my shade of blush, but this was the darkest one, so it was darker than my skin tone at the time, and it works fine for me, so I don't really care. So yeah, I don't know. You see how people can do like that, like sultry sort of look? I don't know how to do makeup looks like that. I need to experiment because this is my like everyday makeup look. But we're gonna do blush because we want to be like cutesy and happy and smiley. Okay, yeah. So how important is it to you that your partner celebrates Valentine's Day? I'm reading like hi. That's very important to me because even though I'm not in a relationship and I'm not the most affectionate person, but I really do appreciate stuff like that, because it's like, yeah, like why wouldn't you want to celebrate Valentine's Day with me? Like even if you don't really see it to be anything, it's like a day that celebrates like love. And again, it's no different from like your anniversary. Oh, actually, let me not get ahead of myself, but it is important to me that my partner celebrates Valentine's Day because it's a day all about love, and it's like if you claim to love me, why would you not want to celebrate Valentine's Day? But I do agree in Valentine's Day should be both about the man and the woman, mostly about the woman, but about the man as well. Like I don't know how I feel about giving men flowers. I don't know if men really appreciate flowers. If you're a man watching this, let me know if you do like flowers. But yeah, I'll definitely get my man like a gift and everything and like make him feel special. Or like if I was married, maybe we'll take it in turns, like maybe one year he'll plan the Valentine's Day and then I'll do the next year, something like that. So it's cute because again, it's celebrating love, and if we both love each other, then what's the sitch? My favourite love song to listen to, I love Love by Music Soul Child. It's just such a beautiful song. It's such a beautiful song, especially since it was originally supposed to be dedicated to the Lord. And when you like replace that, I'm just like, this is actual love. I really love that song. And I'm trying to think, what is a really lovey song? I don't really listen to like lovey songs as such. I don't know, but that would defo, that's the one that comes to mind. I love that song. If you haven't listened to it, listen to it. It's Shaka's. If you could give your partner any gift this Valentine's Day, what would it be? I have no idea what men want for Valentine's Day. Like, I don't know what they want. I can't buy gifts for men because I don't know. And I feel like maybe it's different when you're in a relationship and you know what your man likes, because then you can be like, oh yeah, like I'll just get him X, Y, and Z. But if I'm thinking off the top of my head, what would I get a man? I have no idea. And it also depends on like what's the budget, because let's say you're dating someone that has like way more money than you and you don't have money like that. Now you're going to feel so guilty if he pulls out a Chanel bag and then you get him like a handmade card from home. But I like a jewelry piece, so maybe like a tennis bracelet or something like that, or I don't know, maybe we could go out and get like matching like bracelets or something, or a watch. I don't know what men like, I really don't know. Or maybe I'll get him something that we can both share, so I'll be like, oh, like let's get tickets to like the World Cup just so I can go, or like a basketball game. How would you like to be treated on Valentine's Day? Like a queen, not even a princess, like a queen. If I was married, I'd want to wake up and I've got like breakfast in bed. I don't really like eating food in bed though. He's made breakfast and he's like laid it out on the table, and then we sit there, we talk, we pray over our food, and then I don't know, like I want it to be like a whole like long day thing. Like I don't want it to just be we do our separate things in the like morning and during the day and then we go our separate ways. Like no, I want it to be a thing where we celebrate together. But yeah, basically I just want to be treated like a queen. I feel like it's cute, I feel like I deserve it. Okay, do you prefer receiving heartfelt gifts or thoughtful gestures? Heartfelt gifts or thoughtful gestures? I don't know, it depends what you mean by a gesture. No, I prefer a gesture actually, because as I said, acts of service. A heartfelt gift, I love it, but I can get that any day. But you can get a heartfelt gesture as well. I don't know, can I pick both? I can pick both, it's my questions, I can pick both. What's your idea of a fun Valentine's Day celebration? Let me set my face and then I will tell you about that. This is the NYX 16-hour wear setting spray. It's so good. For my oily skin babes, this is going to keep your makeup locked in. Oh, it's chef kisses. Obviously you will have to top up during the day, but like not as much as other setting sprays that I've used. Anyways, yeah, so Valentine's Day, I'm gonna put in some pictures, but you see where like one person will host Valentine's Day at their house, or they get like an Airbnb away, and they have like a long table and they decorate it with a tablecloth and like all these cutesy plates, table ornaments and stuff like that, and then they'll have like a custom menu, and then like someone will cook, or like maybe you'll order in, or maybe you hire like a private chef, or depends on like what you guys want to do. I really love that, and do like the matching pajamas and have like cutesy girly games, have girly chats, like deep chats that is, and then like watch movies and just celebrate friendship, because that's another thing, like literally love isn't just for romantic relationships, also for your platonic friendships as well. So I feel like it's really cute, but as I said, I'll put in pictures somewhere so you guys actually know what I'm getting at. Do you think Valentine's Day puts too much pressure on relationships? Low-key, but I feel like that's only when you're in a relationship and you haven't fully communicated your needs. Because if you're in a relationship with someone that's low maintenance, nonchalant when it comes to all that love stuff, and you're expecting him to go above and beyond for Valentine's Day, that's stupid. You're basically like asking for the world, because you need to remember that it's very hard for people to change their ways, especially when it's not authentically them. So in that sense, and then I also feel like social media plays a huge role into that as well, because you'll be online and you'll see people getting all these like designer gifts, spending hundreds of thousands of pounds on gifts, and then now you're, as a man, let's say, you're thinking, oh my gosh, like I need to match that, like I need to get her the 300 roses that cost like £500 from Harrods, then I need to buy her the Dior bag, the Louis Vuitton heels, the Hermes Birkin, and it's just like, you don't need to. Like, as long as you guys spend the day together doing whatever you guys authentically and truly enjoy, and then you get them what you can afford. I'd much rather a man get me what he can afford than put himself into debt or spend like his last money on me, because I would feel so bad. I would feel so horrible if I found out that my man worked all these hours just to buy me something, because I'd be like, I'd much rather you put that towards something that we can both enjoy in the future, rather than getting me something as like a Van Cleef bracelet. English, come on. Are you into Valentine's Day themed decorations? Yeah, of course, why wouldn't I be? That's such an easy question. Do you prefer an intimate evening or a big party for Valentine's Day? Definitely intimate, definitely. Or maybe if we're like older and we're like been married for like 30-40 years, then I'd want to do something with like our close friendship groups that are also married as well, because that'd be a cute thing. What's one thing you'd love to do for your partner on Valentine's Day? Just be like the most affectionate as I can, because as I said, I'm not the most affectionate person, and that's something I'm trying to work towards. But yeah, just show them how much I love them. Don't take it a wrong way, I don't mean it like that, but just doing like little acts like how I said I would want to be surprised with breakfast. Like maybe I'll wake up, make him breakfast and buy him the gifts that he really wants, plan the dates and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely. Do you think Valentine's Day is over commercialized? To an extent, yeah. I definitely feel like brands and stuff like that exploit us consumers on Valentine's Day, because it's not everything that you need to buy. Like people are buying decorations to like do the whole house up, like the same way you'll do for Christmas, do the whole house up. They're going out spending thousands on designer goods, as I said. They're trying to do like what's bigger and better, and they're pushing it onto people. It's the same way that like big weddings are pushed onto people. Like you feel like you need to have a big wedding to show off to everyone. It's the same way with Valentine's Day. You feel like you need to have this like massive thing, but it can literally simply just be a thing where you guys like call in sick to work, or like take annual leave from work, stay at home all day and like relax and watch TV and just be in each other's presence. Like it doesn't have to be a massive thing. How do you feel about love languages on Valentine's Day? What does that even mean? I think I said my love language is acts of service. So, oh my gosh, I just remembered I don't have lip liner. I don't know where it's gone. So I'm going to show you guys my little hack that I do if I don't have lip liner. Basically, I go in with my blush, this one that I use. I have a cream blush in here, but I don't like to use that. So yeah, basically I would just powder on to my lips so that it gives like a lip tint sort of look. But yeah, so my love language is acts of service. So I would want it to be at an all high, like I would want to be serviced on Valentine's Day, because as I said, it's all about love and that's what I love. So yeah, let's see, I've seen some of these questions. Do you think Valentine's Day should be more about self-love? I feel like it's both. Like if you're not in a relationship, then obviously focus on the self-love aspect, or if you are in a relationship, if you are in a relationship, then it should be about self-love and your partner. So it shouldn't be a thing where it's like either or, like it should be both. How do you handle Valentine's Day when you're single? Again, I don't care. I really don't care. Like maybe if I was fresh out of a breakup, then that's a different story, but again, I don't care. It's just a regular day. What's one thing that would make Valentine's Day extra special for you? Just if he goes above and beyond, really. Just go above and beyond for me, and that will be all that I can ask for. So this is basically my finished look. Normally if I was actually going out, I'd put like lashes on if I was going on a date, but I love me a no lash look. I feel like it's cute, and it like really brings out my eyes as well, because when I have like big lashes on, I feel like it kind of takes away from like the fullness of my eyes. Anyways, because this is a halter neck, I'd want to have hair up, so maybe we'll do a half up, half down. Anyways, I just took in like the side pieces like so, and then I'm going to go in with a hairband. I don't have a small one, so I'm just gonna fold it into two, put it into two and go like this. And yeah, just so I can get a good grasp on it. I love, oh my gosh, I actually cut my layers myself. One thing about me, I'm good at hair, but it's just like, I don't know if I trust myself to do anyone else's hair. I can do my hair beautifully, but to trust myself to do someone else's hair, I don't really know. Yeah guys, this is my Valentine's Day get ready with me, and this is roughly the type of look that I would do if I was going out. So let me answer one last question for you guys, and then we will round off the video. Do I like it tucked behind the ear so that you can see my like facial structure a bit more? Because I want it to be given like messy, like not too put together. Let me stand back so you guys can see the dress as well. This is the dress. It's really cute. It's a bit small for my bust, but we make do. Okay, last question. Let's actually make this question count. This is the last question on the list actually. Is what advice would you give someone who is nervous about celebrating Valentine's Day for the first time with a partner? I would say there's no need to be nervous. Obviously it's like a new thing, it's your first Valentine's Day, so you want to make sure that it's special, but you need to remember that you're with your partner, you're with your person that you love so much, and you shouldn't let your nerves like get in the way or overshadow that, or you shouldn't be thinking, oh my gosh, like, are they gonna like it, or like if you're a man, like are they gonna like what I had planned, or if you're the woman planning it, or like whatever your relationship situation is, if you're the person planning this the thing and you're like, oh, they're gonna like it, you just need to trust that you know your partner well and you know that they will love it. And at the end of the day, like I like to believe that it's truly about who you're with, not where you are. So you could literally be in like the middle of nowhere, but because you're together, you'll probably have like the most amazing time. So if you're nervous about Valentine's Day, it's going to be a great day. You're going to have so much fun, take cutesy pictures, and then you can get to know your partner more. Like you can ask them questions that you haven't covered, and I don't know, just be in your love. Like, live it up for me, because I'm gonna be at home in my PJs watching, scrolling through TikTok. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching my video today. If you're new here, my name is Nisha Rogers, and if I didn't say that in the beginning, make sure you like, comment, subscribe and share, and you can go follow me on my other social media platforms, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.